Hey there everybody, it's Missy Bliss with The Magnificent Method, and I'm coming tonight. I had somebody reach out to me and she's having a super duper hard time tonight and asked me to make a video for her. So I'm going to make a video for her because it's Saturday and I have kids, which means I have no social life. Hi all my friends I never see, I love you and I miss you. Okay, so check this out. This gal, and I'm not using names because she asked me not to, she got dumped. Hardcore, like shockingly dumped. And her heart is broken. And she said she spent all day on the couch crying and eating junk food and watching Nicholas Sparks movies. And so, I mean, that's one course of action you could take. Or you can say, hey, I've got a friend who's a life coach and I'm going to hit her up and ask her how to navigate through. So, I have, in my lifetime, been broken up with. I have also broken up with people. It is not fun. It's not ever fun. It's not great. It's awful, really. But the good news is, for every door you close, another door opens. Like, it's going to happen for you. So, what you need to focus on in the interim is you, yourself, loving yourself, taking care of yourself. I'm talking about beautiful care of yourself. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. Restorative yoga will save your life. If you feel exhausted emotionally, it's because you're exhausted emotionally. You can go on YouTube for free, just like this video is for free, and you can do an hour-long restorative yoga and feel so much better. So much better, okay? There are many things that you need to do, but the one thing that I want you to do as a temporary fix, we're going to be temporarily apathetic to the situation. And so if if you think a guy is going to propose to you and then he ends up breaking up with you and you're, like putty on the floor, you need to be scraped up with a spatula, you have to, for just a little while, a little Band-Aid on there, be like, I don't care. Oh, you hate me and my entire family? Great. I don't care. Oh, you never really were attracted to me anyway? Awesome. I don't care. I don't care about anything but my own happiness. And this is from Abraham Hicks, okay? And so this works so well because you get to a point, you actually do care, right? Like there are two sides to you. But the part of you that needs to be strong in that moment, I don't care. I don't care. And so you kind of got to be a little bitchy about it and do yourself a favor and use your root chakra. So root chakra is fight, flight, or freeze. So most people probably going to flee. It hurts pretty bad. If you are the one who's breaking up with somebody, you're probably in fight mode. But what I don't want you to do in either of these situations is get caught in freeze mode, which ultimately is going to attack your sacral chakra, which is a worthiness issue. And so the sacral chakra, I will show you right here. It's right here. It is your esteem center. I have good self-esteem. I have bad self-esteem. It's yellow, bright yellow like the sun. Everything that feels good or bad comes from here emotionally, okay? And so, sorry, this Mac just goes to sleep whenever it wants. But so, you have to just build and build and build and build and build that esteem. And so, when you're in what I would say emotional triage, when you're on the phone with somebody and you're like, listen, I need to check in for my mental health, this is triage. This is like the emergency room and you're being assessed. What are we going to do next? Well, this is what we do next. I'm the spiritual surgeon here. I'm here to tell you what's up. First course of action. I don't care. I am not attached to an outcome. If you feel like you need to go, then please go. Blessings to you on your path. Number 2, when you get alone, finally, and you don't have to try to save face, go be as vulnerable as you possibly can and write every bit of it out in a journal. Or if you have a best friend who knows how to hold space not everybody knows how to hold space. If you've got a best friend who knows how to hold space, or you're paying someone like me to hold space for you, go do that and dump that shit out. Get it out. Get it away from you. It doesn't belong anywhere near you. 3, make a list, a comprehensive list. I'm talking about the baddest ass list of why you're wonderful, what makes you amazing. You know what you're bringing to the table, baby doll. Come on, think about it. So it didn't work with that person, okay? And so, unfortunately, relationships break. It happens. Things don't work out. Two people who love each other even very much can still not be able to make it work out. But I'm not concerned about the relationship. I'm concerned about you and your relationship with yourself and how you're going to get through this peacefully without killing yourself. Like sobbing and binge eating and, all of the dramatics that go along with it. It's time to let it go. We live in a new paradigm now. And so I know that many of you probably already realize this. I don't really like the third dimension. It's not really my shtick, right? I walk between two worlds, generally between the fifth and the third dimensions. And this means a lot of really weird things, but what it mostly means is that I don't really like a lot of people. I love humanity. I love the potential of humanity, but I don't really like, kind of an introvert, truly. Like, I don't really like a lot of people because I have incredibly high integrity, right? Incredibly high. Truth is my superpower. It's also my kryptonite because I gotta have people on my team that are the same as me, I gotta date my own species. And so if you're coming across a situation where you're not dating your species, you can still be in love with somebody who's not in your species, but you gotta let them go. You gotta love yourself more than you love the attachment to that relationship. And you will find oftentimes, and we have twin flame situations, and we have soulmate situations, and soul group situations, and we have all of these metaphysicians and light workers, and they want to throw all of these labels on to whatever they can stick a label on. They want to stick a label on, And so I'll be the first person to call out all of the metaphysical teachers by saying, y'all don't want to be religious, but metaphysics is a religion. You have to understand that. Like, namaste, I'm sending you light and love. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that, people don't really become aware of. But when you're spiritual, right? I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. And you break up with somebody and you get hit by a freaking Mack truck and suddenly you're not all that spiritual anymore. And you're MFing this and you're MFing that and you're wanting to call people's mamas and, things of that nature. This is where you really need to pull back and into yourself. Spiritual bathing is incredibly important. Okay, so we're going to go back to the steps, okay? I'm sorry, my friend's heart is hurting. I'm just trying to do my job here. Okay, so first you're going to make that list of all the reasons you just fucking rock. You rock and you know it, and you're a badass and you know it. Write it down. Ego, it's okay. Okay, 2, restorative yoga. Please, you're literally just laying there. You might twist every now and then. This is to restore energy that has been lost from your body. You need to build up your stores. 3, spiritual bathing. I recommend doing this with sodium bicarbonate or baking soda and any essential oil that you love. Preferably something citrusy that's uplifting, nice, pretty. I want you to sit in the hottest bath you possibly can, unless you have a neurological issue, and then ask your doctor first. Don't pass out on me. But get your body in the water, get some flowers and put them in the water, sit in that hot-ass water for as long as you can, and I want you to imagine all of the gross just melting off of your gorgeous body into the water, okay? Then, I immediately want you to get on the phone with a trusted friend, a trusted advisor, and get some real help, okay? Immediately. You can't do this alone. Don't do it alone, because you want to know what happens when you do it alone? You sit on the couch and you watch Nicholas Sparks movies and you eat bonbons and you feel sorry for yourself. Get a friend who can hold space and pull you up by your britches, tell you the truth, and get you moving forward. Now, that's kind of the short version of that, but broken hearts don't heal in a day. You have the opportunity to, what I really want to say is, once you get through a broken heart, you have the opportunity to help another person through a broken heart, which is the most powerful, because without the test, you can't have a testimony, and we're all sent here to serve each other. And so the things that you go through are the things that you're supposed to help with. Yay for healing. All right, y'all. So, yeah, hit me up. Let me know what you think. Lady, if you still have questions, I'll make another video if you want me to. Just let me know. All right? Bye, y'all.